Alright everybody, welcome back. We're continuing our show here next to the dam on Specimen Carp. For those guys who watched last time, you remember that I caught all the big fish and Francois only caught a few small ones.
Yes.
So we continue our pursuit here for that big carp. But Francois, in the last shoot we went through all the structures, the plumbing and stuff like that. I'd like you to show me these traces you use, how you set them up, what the purpose of them, and explain a bit to me how they work and why you make them the way you make them.
Okay, well, they're actually very simple traces that I use. I don't overcomplicate things. So let me show you the basic components that we'll need to build this rig. Firstly, you'll need a line called amnesia. We make the stiff boom with this. This gives the rig, when you cast it, the opportunity to straighten up nicely. Some of the Jersey cocoon braid for the supple hook link section. Owner CT1 carp hooks. Big eye swivel. Then a rigger lining rubber and a little baiting needle and a little pair of scissors, and yeah, that's what you need to build these rigs. So those are all the components that we need to build the rig. So let me quickly build the rig and show you how it's done.
Okay, what's this rig going to be called, Francois?
This is called a stiff boom rig.
Stiff boom rig.
Yes,
okay.
yeah. So first we take a piece of amnesia. Nice thing about this Coleman cooler's got a nice measuring system on it here.
Oh,
so we want about 12 centimeters worth of the amnesia material.
12 inches.
There we go. On the one end we just do a double up of the amnesia like that, and we do a normal little granny knot like this. I normally just use a scissor to put it into the gap there to
so you're creating a loop.
Yeah, so just basically always wet the knots, make sure it's nice and tight. Cut off that little tag end, and then on this side we're going to take the swivel with a little ring on it. We're going to do the same type of thing, double up the amnesia line with the small eye of the swivel through there. Overhand granny knot like that again. Bring it right through like that, so that you form a little eye there, and you put the swivel through that little eye of the amnesia. Bring it all back like that, so right through there. Wet it up again, pull on the tag end first. Amnesia is a very difficult material to tie, so
it looks quite
takes
hard,
a bit of practice to get it, but it's memory free, so it works very well for the stiff boom section. And there you go, that's the stiff boom section of the rig done and dusted. So let's just pull this, give this a pull,
test it, yeah,
and you'll see that's 100% straight. So that's the stiff section of the rig completed.
Okay, and that is about 20 centimeters long.
Yes. So now we need a piece of this coated braid, about 8 centimeters long, inches, and you just strip the coating off the braid. It just comes off like that. Cut it off there. The one end here you're also going to do a overhand knot, granny knot, but this time we're going to double it up because we're working with braid.
Thinner line, so on the thinner line you double up.
Thinner line, so we're basically making the little eye of the hair rig, where we're going to put the bait stopper in once we've put baits onto the hair. That goes all the way through there, double up, and that's the little eye that the bait stopper is going to go in. We take one of our hooks, on a CT1 size 4, and then when you start tying your rig, basically take your supple hook link, put it in from the back of the hook. Now we're going to tie the knotless knot. So if you want to see what length you need to leave your hair, some of the guys prefer putting the bait on to see what the length should be, but I know exactly what baits we're going to be using.
Okay.
So we want the bait on, and between the bait and the shank of the hook we need about a millimeter or 2 millimeters gap for the bait to move past the hook shank. So we measure that up. That's how long I want my hair. Keep that in there, and then we do whippings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift the hair up. 7, 8. Bring the hair back down, and then from the back again through of the eye of the hook, bring that in, tighten it up nicely. There you go. That's the supple part of our hook link made.
So you call that a, what do you call a hair link?
This is the supple hair link. So yeah, this is the hair rig
Okay.
that we use for specimen carp fishing, and that's the supple part of it.
Oh,
And
trim off all the ends.
just trim off all the ends here. That's the hair rig done, and now we just need to attach the supple end to that swivel here, and this is where it can become a bit tricky because you're working with such a short piece of material here. It takes a bit of patience getting this knot done here, because we're also going to use the double overhand granny knot here to get this rig tied up. Sometimes you have to go back to the drawing board and actually use a bit more hook link material
just to get the knot made. Yeah.
Just to get the knot made. But once you've practiced a bit, it does become easier over time. So that's why I prefer to use the little biting needle there.
Yes.
Just open the latch, just pull the eye through there. Basically form a little loop like that. You pass the whole thing, the hook and eye, through that little loop of the granny knot. Bring it all through there. Then show the tag ends out of the way. Wet everything again. And make sure this knot holds. There we go. That is our stiffed boom hair rig done and dusted, and that's what we've been catching the fish on.
Right, it's quite complicated, but I can understand why you need to do this to get your presentation right. You know, get the hook hidden away from the bait as soon as you've rigged up your boilies and stuff, and then obviously the straight piece, so you're no tangling here with your the rest of your trace.
The rest of the trace. Yes.
Good, thanks for that, Francia.
Okay, so yeah,
with a bit of practice, I'm sure I'll get this right.
Yeah, it takes a bit of practice, but once you can do it, it's a good rig to catch most fish on.
Okay, Francia, so this is obviously our boilie, and is that the floaty?
That's what we call a pop-up, yes.
Pop-up, so it
Yes.
makes it float. And what's in this little sack?
This is a PVA bag that we've made with a boilie crumb in it. So we've got some of the carb only boilie crumb in there, with a particle bomb flavoured boilie and an Irish cream pop-up to top it off with, to give us a nice snowman presentation.
Okay, so what's going to happen, this bag's going to dissolve, and all that sort of crumbs are going to fall open and chum the air around the bait.
That's exactly what it's going to do, and put that attractant into the water.
Okay, good.
Let's get this in. Solved.
Ooh, nice fish, eh? Well done! Nice one.
That looks like a beast. Adrenaline's still pumping. It's exactly what we've been waiting for. Rudolph has walked around the venue this morning, saw a couple of fish feeding literally 5 meters off the bank there in a nice clean area of gravel. Put some feed out there. We hoped for a quick bite. It's actually been lying there for about 2.5 hours. But yeah, the fish moved back into that spot after placing the rig and feed. And this is the result. So let's get on the unhooking mat and see what it weighs, Rudolph.
Sheesh, 18 kilos.
Rudolph,
39 pounder.
that is a huge fish.
Monster.
Oh, and it wants to get back in the water, so let's get a couple of very nice photos, then release this monster. How big is that?
Yes, a fatty. So last night here next to the dam, we're having a nice little braai now. We're going to have a bit of a nyama on the fire. And while we sit waiting for that last decent bite, hopefully it's going to come tonight. And yeah, you might as well sit in there for a nice cold one and enjoy the braai a bit.
Yeah, it's last night like you said, so let's make the best of it. Hopefully you get that 30-pound plus fish that you've been dreaming of, the one that you lost. Do you remember that one?
I do remember. Cheers.
So cheers, let's drink to that. There you go. Maybe. Are you recht?
That's a nice little fatty this, eh?
7 kilos on the dot again.
Can't get away from these 7 kilos.
Go and call your grandmother.
And please call your grandmother. Well, Francia, that's the end of our session here on the specimen carp. Thank you very much. I didn't get that big fish, but I enjoyed catching those, even the small ones. It was fun catching and watching you.